Hello guys and welcome back to Star Drive 2 where we're playing as the Kulrathi. So let's start by having a look at the systems around us. So we've got Saturn, large tundra abundance, so tundra, that will actually produce a little bit of food for us. Toxic won't. Abundance, so this could be quite a good production world actually, eventually. Tiny tundra, not particularly exciting. And more tundra, so that's okay. Ancient androids, so what do these do? Scans revealed a cache of ancient androids locked away in a bunker on this planet. Who would have put these here and why, we couldn't say. Gained 2 android citizens when colonizing this planet. Right, so that is our first port of call. So let's go with the colony ship and immediately move. It also has spice on it, where we gain +1 research per scientist throughout the Empire. So I'm happy about that. We've also got our explorer. Now, before I started the video, I just thought I would check to see whether the explorer needed any redesign, but in fact it's absolutely chock full of fuel for tanks, and I don't think we need to do anything to it for the moment. So let's have a look at Tor, our home world. We've got our farmer bears, our miner bears, and our scientist bears, and obviously our samurai bears. What options have we got? So Fleet Academy, well, I'm not too interested in that for now. I think we'll want a construction ship, but for now let us go with another exploration ship, which we may have to edit the roster for. So Kulrathi Explorer is what I want, and that's going to take 8 turns. Okay, well that's okay. We'll get that constructed and then explore around our space, and then once we've had it constructed, I think I'll go constructor next, just in case there's anything interesting out there. We need to choose our research, and I think we definitely want to start with some sort of food production. So +1 food per farmer, or a flat +3. So on Tor, flat sort of 1 each farmer would obviously give us 4, whereas a flat 3 is only just 3, but it does mean on other worlds we're going to have to get sort of 4 farmers. In fact, do these actually produce, maybe we're producing 8, sorry, we're producing 8, so each of these produce 2, and then produce another 1. Which then means I could perhaps move one of these down to production or science. Ooh, it's a bit of a... The flat 3, I think, is going to help get new colonies off the ground more swiftly. The soil enrichment doesn't cost any maintenance at all. You just enrich the soil and make it more productive. And it's +1 where the base food per farmer is greater than 0. So where we're going over here, the tundra, that's 1, 0, 0, 1. So it would benefit 3 worlds potentially in our near vicinity. This one produces a little bit of food as well, but it's debatable whether it'll ever be worth colonizing. So I think on balance, kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't. We'll go with the flat 3. Let's get that researched, and I think that's it for this turn. Let's end the turn. Okay, so what have we discovered? There is a huge gas giant, so it's not too good for us. And then a huge desert world which doesn't produce much food, but it's got people on it, so we're going to have to go and see who these people are. They're starving apparently. And a huge radiated world which is ultra rich, so food problems, but potentially a very good production world, and some asteroids. So let's reassign our exploration ship to go see who on Earth is living there. And end this turn. And yeah, let's colonize, because now we've gained these androids. So this world is actually producing a surplus of food, which we don't need because we've got the maximum population. So let's assign the androids that do need food, actually. So we'll assign one android to production, and with that we will, I think, do not very much. Let's build a freighter fleet. And it's actually bringing us, yes, bringing us in money because of the farming. Good. Let's send the turn. Oh, we've so a radiated world, toxic, and then another gas giant. And the turn. And again, yeah, let's talk with these people. So welcome my friends to the beautiful sands of Drawn. Your journey must have been a long one. We too were once explorers of the stars, and still many of our people choose to travel far from home, but most of us choose to stay. You see, we find it to be mostly too cold in space. Even so, if you wish to trade, we have some opportunities for you. So, Dron is a burning desert of a world populated by a noble race of sentients who are right at home in the incredible heat. Whilst perfectly capable of space travel, the Dronish have come to the conclusion that most worlds are simply far too cool for their liking. So we can spend 500 credits and gain a troop ship with mercenaries. We can spend some money to rearm, or we can just dispense with their services. Okay, so the tundra planet of Estis SI in the Estis S system has become a popular destination for winter sports. This tundra planet now produces +2 billion credits per turn and benefits from a +5 approval. Well, that's very good. That was the world we just colonized, so it's bringing us in a nice bit of income, actually. Now, the question will be what we do with this world. You know, a little bit tempted to go conquer it, but they've got 6 troops there, and they are mercenaries, so they're probably fairly tough. So it's not something we'd take on immediately. Yeah, getting that explorer slowly constructed. And turn. Okay, so we've uncovered some more worlds. Huge tundra world. So it produces a little bit of food, toxic and barren. And then another tundra world with these, what do these lambda seeds do again? More population growth throughout the empire. Well, that could be quite good because we went with slow breeders as a negative trait, so that might help to offset that. And we've got our explorer, so let's go with the construction ship. How are we doing on food? Okay, yeah. Let's go off in this direction. I do really want to try and learn from my mistakes in this playthrough, from the mistakes I made in the last one. But the last time I played, I was playing it completely afresh. Now then, the question is, do we try and go through that wormhole, or do we come back and refuel? I think we refuel. And then we'll go see what there is to see once the refueling is completed. So we've constructed that freighter fleet. That's good. Which will allow us to move sort of surplus food. We'll just put him on trade goods, I think, for the moment. Now then, what is over here? Oh, it's a sort of a crucier swarm. Okay, so guarding some worlds there. Don't look particularly too exciting. Ancient mines on this world. So the mining equipment is perfectly serviceable. So quite a good production one potentially, though. Quite. It's only a medium world. Let's go down this way. And again. Yeah, they're going to try and destroy my explorer. What's this world? It's a medium, barren, and has massive caves. So what do the massive caves do? Presumably, yeah, increase the population. And end the turn. Okay. Excuse me while I have a little drink of coffee. So we've got improved food. I think now we go for improved production, and again, it's whether we go for flat production or greater production over the long haul. I think let's go for flat production, just as a way of getting colonies going. So we've got our constructor completed as well, and I think then on tour we'll go with getting the farm just to start getting a food surplus that we can then ship out to new colonies. And on this world as well, we'll also go down the additional food route. Now then, with the constructor, I can't for the moment see any sort of resources we might want to grab, but we may want to put a defensive base where this wormhole is. So I'm going to send the constructor out in that direction in readiness, and that will hopefully be one lesson learned from our last playthrough. What's going on over here? Ferris, small asteroid. Fuel is, we've got a little bit more fuel. So let's continue on a little bit, just see what's in this cluster. It seems to be unoccupied, which is surprising but good. And the turn, and this one's now. So we can hire a hero, a liberated drone. So labor leader. Bonus to production, bonus to research, and augmented by diversity. So plus 10 to its labor for each of the different species limit on the planets in the system. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that actually. And can we employ him immediately? Yes, we can. Great stuff. So that should be giving us a boost to production, was it? Maybe it kicks in next turn. No, administrator bonus has already kicked in, giving us +2. That's good. And our scout has refueled, so let's go and investigate that wormhole now. Field, can we see anything there? So a medium radiated world. Ancient androids again, okay. I think we need to come back now and refuel. So let's end the turn. And again. And again. Obviously it's a little bit slow to start, but that's the same as any game. I find this one quite quick to get going by comparison to some like like Polaris Sector that I had a Let's Play. That's very slow to get going, that one. Okay, so we've got the farm built, which has given us increase in food and a food surplus, which means that we can now bring one of those guys down and let's construct another colony ship. I think, seeing as we're gonna get a food surplus, let's utilize that. And again. Okay, we should be going through the wormhole next turn. Let's order our constructor to build a station. And so the wormhole takes us all the way up here, which is interesting. And there's an anomaly, so let's go and see what that anomaly is. Let's end the turn. Oh, down here is a an ordnance depot, which we'll definitely want to seize and maintain as our own, because it gives bonuses to guided weapons, and missed out on 2 of those in the last game. And yeah, I'm never really caught up. Okay, red crystals. These guys are a pain in the backside. Where are they, though? Can't immediately see them. Send turn. Great, that gives us some production. And where should we go next? So heavy weapons improves our ground troop skill. But actually, let's maybe go for one of these cheaper ones to get the bonuses more swiftly. So Imperial University plus so flat and then 1. I think with research I'm gonna have basically dedicated research world, so we'll go for the better long-term solution. That's a very annoying noise. Can you get there? Stop just short, I think. Okay, so we've encountered a cluster of vessels who hailed us. So this is basically, we bring 2 cruisers, 4 frigates, and 8 corvettes, and then we can enter a tournament. Okay, so that's not too exciting. I think we need to go back through the wormhole now and refuel. Though, doesn't say how long this has got left to construct. Just me. It's very odd because I told it to build. Let's try again. Doesn't seem to want to when I move it. Which means maybe it's building it and I'm just not seeing the... So like this one, it comes up with the white writing and says that it's getting on. So I'll just leave it and see how it progresses, I suppose. As this... yeah, so he's refueled. Let's go down this direction. And then return. Okay, so we've got this aeroponic farm built now as well. So for now we can go to more production. In fact, the whole world can be taken care of by that one plant. So let's increase production and end this turn. Oh, there are enemy... Oh no, it was mine because they were red. I was like, oh, it's enemies, they're red. But no, it's actually my own ship. So... I see, is it... Oh, I hope it's building. Let's come back and refuel. And end the turn. There should be, I think when it finishes constructing, there should be a message. But in my last campaign, it did give, you know, it ticked down as construction was ongoing. Let's end the turn, and yeah, we'll keep going in that direction. And again. Okay, so we've constructed a colony ship. Let's build another constructor as well, just because we need to be going out and seizing various things, and I didn't really get to grips with construction fast enough last time. So these lambda seeds, that's the one that will give us population growth, so I think we want to go there and secure those. Return. Yeah. So our fleet is run out of fuel. Yeah, that's fine. He was already coming back to refuel. And good. So we've got lots more production. 14 now on this world. I think we will. How are we doing? We've still got +1 on the economy. Let's go with another freighter first. And return. So it was building, it just wasn't telling me, so I actually probably cancelled the build a couple of times, which is a bit unfortunate, but I really just did not know what was going on there. So I think we better fortify that. It's put us into the negative now because of the station upkeep, but I just think that wormhole could well be an easy way for enemies in the north to jump down and attack us, so we need to sort that out. And so I've got one scout here on his way to refuel. Have I accidentally sent... No, where's the other scout then? Where are you? Huh? Oh, it's down here. There we go. Yeah, I can go a bit further. Let's go to the edge and see what there is down here, and then we'll come back, refuel, then maybe go and see this unexplored anomaly. Okay, good. More science, and let's go with so rail rifles give our ground troops better damage. Plasma fuel cells increase the fuel capacity of our ships. Plasma cannons, obviously a weapon for our ships. What to do? I think let's go with fuel cells. Give us a bit more range. So we've constructed that freighter, and what are we going to do with this world? It is abundant, so it's good for production, albeit we can't actually have much population producing things for now. I think an infantry... do we want an infantry base? Not yet. We don't actually know about any other races, so let's produce trade goods, I think. See whether we can just maintain a better balance of payments. Okay, this one should be back and refueled. Okay, let's colonize and get these lambda seeds. So this world, so the seeds themselves are giving us +5 food per farmer throughout the empire. Gosh, that was quite a bonus. Sorry, I only thought it was on this world, and then I thought the population growth was throughout the empire. So the lambda seeds are well worth getting, and there's 2 of them on this world, so that gives us 2 0.5s is 1, so it gives us a +1 bonus for each farmer. That's quite powerful. Let's transfer this little jabby to production and go with the automated rover bay just to improve the production further. Yeah, okay, so we've got this construction ship built, and I think because of the boost we've just had to food production, we can think about getting another colony ship. Now, you can also see we've got a positive balance as well, because food production actually contributes to your income. Let's actually let's invest a bit into science, because we really fell behind last time. So with this new construction ship, I want to go and seize that ordnance. And I think, okay, we'll wait for the explorer to get there. This one now has refueled, so let's go out in this direction, because it'll be able to refuel at this space station. And the turn. Oh, there is an anomaly there, so let's go get that before we run out of fuel. And then the turn. And again. Okay, while exploring Sector 3842, our fleet has discovered an ancient military starbase. It doesn't seem to be protecting anything of particular value, yet it is in remarkably good shape. We could, with little effort, make this battle station fully operational and claim it for our own. There is, of course, the matter of upkeep. Did we want to keep it? Yeah, I think I don't want it, actually, because it could totally screw over my economy early in the game. Let's go see what this one is. And let's have another slurp of coffee. Okay. Oh, these are crystals. Yeah, damn it all. Let's try and let's retreat. What's going on? Oh, a colony ship there. So I think what let's have a look. How many of them are there? So there's 2. I think the space station can probably take them on their own, but we do have these little ships. Let's have a look in the shipyard. So these Razor rockets, which is kind of a misnomer. Oh, they do have some rockets. Sorry, that's so laser cannons and okay, well, let's see whether we can churn some of those out. We get free corvettes, so we can have 7 of them. Let's how long does it take? 4 turns. Let's go with 2 of those. We'll put the colony ship a little bit lower in the priority, because we need to ensure our survival first. And end that turn. And again. Mysterious Traveller. While mapping Sector 3742, our fleet was hailed by a ship of an unknown classification. The content of the transmission was unexpected. It is apparently a complete and detailed schematic for the technology we are currently researching. Great, so that's given us a little head start there on the plasma fuel cells. Let's now go with ion beams. Of all the bad choices I made in my last game, I don't think going with ion beams was one of them. So we now need to bring the ship back, because it's going to run out of fuel. Let's bring the construction ship. We'll kind of hopefully whip around them, and has he finished? I don't think he has finished. There seems to be a little bit of an error with the UI on the constructors. The patch might have introduced some new bugs. That is often the way with patches. But it's great to see the developer updating this game. So okay, we've got one of those constructed. We'll have another one, maybe not by the time these crystals reach us. But what I'll do, I'll stop the recording here, because we're at about half an hour. We'll find the crystals in the next video. Thank you for watching, and if you have enjoyed it, please like or subscribe. And if you've got any comments about my gameplay or how I can improve my delivery, please just let me know. Thanks very much, guys.